everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're not a part of the family, make sure that you subscribe down below before we get into the video. So today we're actually doing a everyday drugstore makeup look. I'm really excited about this video. I hope you guys are, because like everything in this video is super inexpensive because you can get it at your local store. So that is so awesome. Now this is on the glam side, I will say. The end result is definitely like natural, but it's definitely glam as far as like the steps I use to get this look. So I hope you guys enjoy kind of like this everyday glam natural makeup look. If you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So the inspo, I guess, behind this video was I was looking at most of the products that I use on a regular basis, and I'm like, I use a lot of drugstore, so I'm going to use basically everything that I use on a regular day that I would do my makeup, but I'm just going to include it all in one video. So this is going to be like my everyday makeup look that I would wear if I'm going out for brunch, dinner, lunch, or just going to hang out at a family house and I want to throw on some makeup. This is kind of like my go-to everyday makeup. Now this is like glam, so I feel like I've been yapping for like 2-3 minutes, so let's get into the makeup. Maybe like 3 or 4 of these products I've never tried before, but for the most part this is stuff that I use in my regular routine. This first product that I'm using actually is a new product that I have not used. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus. It's going to perfect and soothe the skin. It's a makeup and skincare primer, so it's infused with vitamin B5 and hyaluronic acid, which is really good because I've been suffering from dry skin. Like, I don't want the summer and springtime to come because I hate the heat, but I'm tired of my skin being dry. That's the only thing. And I'm also tired of less sunny days. Like, it's sunny today, but it hasn't been sunny in like a week, so I kind of miss those 2 things. But other than that, I prefer the cold, or just slightly cold, not too cold. So this looks really glowy. It almost it has like that slip feel, like maybe like a silicone-y. It also is hydrating as well. I like that. And it's kind of sticky too, which helps like for the foundation to stick on and last a lot longer. So if you have a primer that's sticky, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. So for foundation, I'm going to use my current favorite, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. I did do a review of this foundation. I will link it in the top corner, but it has been my go-to. I've been using it pretty much every time I do my makeup. Actually, every time I wear this, someone compliments like my skin, which is so nice. Like, it makes your face look so smooth, because my mom even noticed and she was like, your face looks really smooth, and I was like, thank you. And it's super inexpensive. The only downside to it is that I feel like the shade range could go a lot further. For concealer, I'm going to use the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Honey. Now this is much lighter than my skin tone. I like to use concealer to highlight as well as conceal, and I really like this one. I love the finish of it, the coverage, just everything about this concealer is so nice, and it's inexpensive because it is a drugstore, so I guess everything in this video is inexpensive, but it's such a great product. And it's also, I feel like it's a smoothing concealer too, because I feel like when I wear it, the areas that I put it is smoother. It's just a really nice concealer. Okay, for powder, I'm going to use the Covergirl loose powder. Now Covergirl has like a lot of loose powders. This one specific is probably their best powder. It is, I use the shade Translucent Medium, and it's their professional loose powder, and I love it, love it, love it. This is another product that smooths out the skin, so I really like that as well, and it lasts for a long time. Like, I feel like I've had this same powder for at least a year, and I'm nowhere near finishing it, like nowhere near. Okay, and then for bronzer, I'm going to use the Maybelline City Bronzer, and this is in the shade 300. Super nice bronzer. Love the finish of it, love the formula, love the shade. It's just such a beautiful bronzer. And as you guys know, I do use bronzers to warm up the skin as well as kind of like contour as well. Bronzer is probably my favorite part of the makeup. Love this part. So now for brows, I'm going to fill them in using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is another really good drugstore brow pencil. A lot of different brands nowadays have a really good brow pencils at the drugstore. I just really love this one. I do need a darker shade though, but it's a really good formula. I'm actually thinking about doing an updated brow routine. So I've been getting that requested. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I'll put it in a card in the corner. You guys can take the poll. I'm going to quickly finish my brows off camera and I'll be right back. So we have our brows on. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to be going in with the Maverick palettes from Revlon. I actually don't know if it's called Maverick or if it's called Rebel or Rebel or whatever, because there's two different names. Oh, you know what? I think that's in another language. All right, don't listen to me. It's the Maverick palette. So this is an everyday look. So I'm going to be using more colors that kind of blend into my skin tone. So while like for a more bold look, I would probably use more of a lighter shimmer on the lid so that it looks more intense. But for this, I'm going to be using more of this side of the palette. So I'm going to start with this shade right here. And these little, this eyeshadow is honestly so little, you can barely even fit a brush in here, but I guess that's good like for travel or whatever. But I'm going to apply that shade to the upper crease, so basically everywhere above where my eye crease is and below the brow bone, because you still want to leave this space right here open. That's where like your eyebrow highlight will go, and even if you don't do eyebrow highlight, which is me, I mostly don't do that, it still gives it a really natural look to the eyes. You don't want to cover up that part with like a dark eyeshadow, because then it starts to look messy. So you want to make sure you leave that part open and just blend the upper crease area. And then for the lid shade, I'm going to use darkest bronzy gold shimmer, which is this shade right here. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. I like shades like this because, like I said, it just helps for the eye look to not look as like stark and noticeable. But honestly, I would use probably something slightly lighter than this if I wasn't using this palette. But for what I'm working with, this is the shade that I feel most comfortable using, because this is a touch too dark. Kind of like it to be closer to my skin tone as the base of the shimmer, but this definitely will work as well. And what I'm gonna do to kind of lighten it up is I'm gonna take this lighter gold shade on my finger and tap this kind of right in the center. It's gonna kind of lighten up this shimmer, as you can see. And then I'm gonna go back in with that first eyeshadow and just make sure that we have a nice blend. And then for lashes, I actually picked these up. I don't know if I'm gonna like these, but I'm going to try them. They are the Ardell Naked Lashes, and they're supposed to blend seamlessly, and they also have like that flared out look. I really don't like most drugstore lashes because they're so like flat. They don't have like dimension and volume, like the flirty look. So these have like layers to them, so hopefully I like these. And these lashes are in the style 421. So these are the lashes on. I haven't put on like any liquid liner or anything or mascara. I think they look really pretty, super natural, and I love that they have like multiple layers. They don't look so flat. These are really pretty. So because I just need to have like some sort of liner to hide the lash band, I'm going to use this liquid liner from Honest Beauty, and you can get this at Target, so I think that's drugstore. So I'm going to apply like a super thin line. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Revlon So Fierce mascara. This is hands down my favorite mascara. I love it so much. The formula is amazing. The wand is amazing. Like, I don't make a mess when I'm applying my mascara, and my lashes look so like long and big, and I just love it. It's really hard for me to describe like why do I like a mascara. It's like when it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But this is my absolute favorite right now. And I'm gonna apply it to my top lashes too, but I'm just gonna try to apply it directly on my real lashes. And you want to do that because it prolongs the wear of your false lashes, like the amount of times that you'll be able to wear it. Okay, and then blush is totally optional. You don't have to wear blush. I just really like blush, so I would wear it like on an everyday basis, but definitely optional. Traditionally, I would wear like an orange blush because my crease shade is more on the orangey side, like as far as the undertones, but I don't really have an orange blush in Drugstore, so I kind of do. I have one for NYX Cosmetics, but I'm not quite sure if that is Drugstore, if that's considered Drugstore. So I'm just gonna use this one from Revlon. It's in the shade of Very Berry. Oh, I always forget how intense these blushes are. So you have to apply it, then wipe off your brush, and then blend. So for highlight, I'm going to use the Covergirl Super Stunner highlight, and this one is in the shade Gilded Glory. It's a gold highlight, and it's so pretty, so intense. Like, look at that. Apply it to the nose. And now we are on to lip liner. So in my last drugstore video, I didn't use a drugstore lip pencil because I didn't have one, but I now have one. I actually went to Walgreens to pick up these two. One of them was actually recommended by one of you guys. So you know what? Let's roll the clip of me going to Walgreens. So about to head in to pick up two lip liners that you guys suggested that I should get. Okay, so the first one is from NYX, and I think it's called, oh my goodness, I already forgot. I'm just gonna look for a dark brown lip pencil, and hopefully I remember what it's called. So I believe it was this one, the shade Club Hopper, and it's the Suede Matte Lip Pencils. Matte lip liner, that sounds really good because I really like when my lip pencils are matte. I do not like when they are shiny, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna get this. I'm also gonna get this one right here. It seems like it would be dark enough. It's in the shade Expresso, and it's their traditional lip pencil, so I'm gonna try this one out too. So have the two lip pencils from Walgreens. The one I'm gonna use is the shade Club Hopper because I believe this is the one that was recommended. If it's not, then I suck. But I'm gonna try the Expresso one in another video. Since like me getting this, I feel like I've tried Expresso, but I'm pretty sure I've never tried Club Hopper. Okay, I'm gonna dab off my lip balm and then go in with the lip pencil. This is nice. This is actually dark enough. I feel like it pulls a little bit purple, but it's definitely workable. This is a good one. Thanks for whoever recommended. I wish I knew. If it was you, make sure you comment below. So now for lip color, I'm going to use this one from Covergirl. It's the Melting Pout Vinyl Vow, and it's in the shade Toasted. I feel like I wore this to death back when I first got this. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's such a beautiful shade. So this setting spray that I'm about to use, I don't actually know if it's a setting spray or if it's a skincare spray. Because I can't find anywhere where it says that you can apply it on top of makeup, but I'm gonna try it. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the makeup. But this is the Yes to Grapefruit Vitamin C Glow Boosting Unicorn Brightening Mist. So let's try it out. A very fine mist. Smells really good too. Smells just like grapefruit. I mean, like it's called grapefruit. So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was pretty fun to use all of like my favorite drugstore makeup products in one video, as well as try a few new things. Let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see next on my channel, and make sure that you subscribe down below and thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.